Last night you told yourself you were going to do one simple thing. Send a message. Clean a small space. Start a task you've been delaying. And instead, you just stared at it. You picked up your phone for a second, and an hour disappeared. You weren't enjoying it. You weren't resting. But you still couldn't begin. If this keeps happening to you, listen carefully. You are not lazy. Your brain is overloaded. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to explain why simple tasks suddenly feel impossible, and how to reset your mind tonight. If you've noticed small things feel heavier lately, if opening a message feels like effort, if you think about doing something simple but your body just stays still, you're not lazy, and you're not broken. What you're experiencing is mental overload. There's a strange kind of exhaustion that sleep does not fix. You wake up, but you don't feel restored. You sit down to do one task, and your mind immediately searches for escape. You pick up your phone, not because you want to, but because your brain is looking for relief. This is important to understand. Your brain is not refusing to work. Your brain is refusing pressure. All day long, your mind processes information, notifications, decisions, expectations, conversations, responsibilities, comparisons, worries. Even when you are resting, your mind is still evaluating, thinking, planning, remembering. Eventually, your attention system becomes tired. And when attention becomes tired, the brain chooses the easiest available stimulation. That's why scrolling feels effortless, but starting a small task feels overwhelming. You are not lacking motivation. You are lacking mental energy. Imagine your mind like a battery that never fully charges. You keep using it, but you never give it true recovery. Entertainment is not recovery. Scrolling is not recovery. Even sleep is not always recovery if your thoughts never slow down. Your brain protects itself in a very specific way. It avoids starting. Because starting requires focus, and focus requires energy. So instead, your mind moves toward quick rewards, a video, a notification, a distraction. Not because you are weak, but because your brain is trying to reduce strain. So when you sit there telling yourself, "Why can't I just do it?" you are asking the wrong question. The real question is, why is my mind so overloaded? And the answer is simple. Your brain has had too much input and not enough quiet. The modern world constantly activates your attention, but rarely allows your mind to recover. You are always receiving, rarely settling. This is why simple tasks now feel large, not because they are hard, because your mind has no space left. Here is the important part. You don't need motivation right now. You need relief. So tonight, don't try to fix everything. Don't plan your life. Don't push yourself to be productive. Instead, give your brain something it has been missing. Reduce input. For the next 10 minutes, step away from your screen. Sit somewhere quiet. No music, no notifications, no stimulation. At first, your mind will feel restless. That's normal. Your thoughts may race. You may feel the urge to grab your phone. Just breathe slowly. This is your attention system recovering. After a few minutes, something subtle begins to happen. Your thoughts soften. Your body relaxes. Your mind stops defending itself. Then, and only then, choose one small task. Not 5, not your entire to-do list. One simple action. Because momentum does not come from pressure. It comes from calm focus. Your mind isn't weak, it's overwhelmed. And overwhelmed minds don't need discipline first. They need quiet. You don't have to solve your life tonight. You only have to let your mind rest long enough to think clearly again. Clarity returns before motivation, and motivation returns naturally when your brain finally feels safe to concentrate again. So take a slow breath. Nothing is wrong with you. Your mind just needs a reset. And if your thoughts feel heavy again later tonight, come back and listen again. You're not alone in this. So now that you understand what is happening, the next question becomes important. How do you actually recover your mind? Not with motivation, not with forcing yourself, and not by blaming yourself harder tomorrow morning. Mental overload cannot be solved with pressure. Pressure is what created the shutdown in the first place. Your brain right now is like a muscle that has been clenched for too long. You don't strengthen a clenched muscle by tightening it more. You restore it by letting it release. Your mind needs the same thing. What you are experiencing is not a lack of discipline. It is a lack of mental recovery. Your attention system has been working all day without real rest. Every notification pulls a piece of focus. Every decision drains a little energy. Every comparison online keeps your brain active even when your body is still. So when night comes, your body is tired, but your mind is still running. And when you wake up, your brain never truly reset. That is why simple tasks now feel large, because starting requires a clear mind, and a clear mind requires quiet. So tonight, instead of trying to repair your entire life, we are going to do something much smaller. We are going to repair your attention. Here is the reset. For the next 10 minutes, remove stimulation. Put your phone somewhere you cannot reach it easily, not next to you, not face down beside you. Physically place it away. This matters because your brain does not relax when it is waiting for input. Then sit somewhere comfortable. You do not need a perfect meditation posture. You do not need music. You do not need to do it right. Just sit. Now take a slow breath in through your nose. Not a deep, forced breath, a gentle one. And exhale slowly. You may notice something immediately. Your mind will start offering thoughts, reminders, worries, random memories. Do not fight them. Your brain is unloading pressure. For a while, your attention has been constantly reacting. Now it finally has permission to settle. Your only job is to breathe slowly and stay present. You are not trying to empty your mind. You are allowing your mind to stop defending itself. After a few minutes, your body begins to soften. Your shoulders relax. Your jaw loosens. Your breathing becomes natural again. This is the moment recovery begins, because attention does not return through effort. It returns through safety. When your brain no longer feels bombarded, it stops escaping. And something important happens. Your thoughts become clearer. Not perfect, not instantly motivated, just calmer. This is when you choose one action, only one, not your entire list. A very small action, maybe sending one message, folding a few clothes, opening the document, washing one dish. You are not trying to be productive. You are teaching your brain something. Starting is safe again. Right now, your brain associates tasks with pressure, so it avoids beginning. But when you start small in a calm state, your brain relearns that action does not equal overwhelm. And this is where momentum quietly appears. Not explosive motivation, gentle movement. You will notice something surprising. After starting one small task, the next step feels easier. Not because you forced discipline, because your attention system woke back up. Your mind was never broken. It was protecting you from overload. Many people think they need motivation first to act, but the truth is the opposite. Action restores motivation. calm action restores it even faster. So tomorrow, do not wake up and promise a new life. Do not create a huge list to compensate for today. Instead, repeat the reset. Reduce input. Breathe slowly. Begin small. Your brain rebuilds focus the same way muscles rebuild strength, gradually and consistently. You are not behind in life. You are mentally tired. And tired minds cannot think clearly about the future. Clarity comes after recovery. So be careful with the story you tell yourself. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are not failing at life. You have been living in constant stimulation without realizing the cost, and your mind finally asked for relief. Tonight, you gave it that. And when your mind rests, something else returns quietly. Hope. Not loud excitement, a steady sense that things are manageable again, because life does not feel impossible when your mind is calm. You don't need to solve your future tonight. You only need to take care of the mind that will live it. So before you leave this video, take one more slow breath. Let your shoulders drop. Nothing urgent exists in this moment. You are allowed to pause. And if tomorrow the weight comes back, if you sit down and your mind feels heavy again, if simple things start to feel impossible again, come back here. Not because this video fixes your life, because reminders matter. Sometimes we don't need new advice. We need a familiar voice telling us we're okay while our mind resets. This channel exists for that moment. Whenever your thoughts feel crowded, whenever your attention feels drained, whenever you don't understand why everything feels harder than it should, return and reset. You are not alone in this experience, and you are not stuck this way. Your mind just needed space to recover. Give it that space again tonight. I'll be here when you need it.